the Mecca of Mastery TV. I am your host, Mecca. If it is your mission to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life, then you are in the right place. I know this setup is a bit different. You know what? Actually, this week I forgot that I had no more video batches. I film my videos in batch. I've been moving around crazy, and everybody knows what's going on right now in the world, this coronavirus energy. So, this video is not a video that I'm about to be speaking about my opinion about what's going on. We're hearing all type of things. It's 5G. The virus was created. They're doing it so we can have vaccines, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, so we can keep Donald Trump in office. Many things. This video is about facts to all of us and something that's going to help you deal with times like this. But I have something very important and a message that is going to change your perception around everything. So without further notice and with further whatever, blah, 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 let's just get straight into the video. Let me just say one thing, right? Let me say one thing first. What is true, definitely true, this is a time of uncertainty. And what I mean by that, none of us know what's going on. Everybody is on social media. Everybody's sending things to family from the news or whatever. Nobody really knows what is going on unless you are in that inner circle, that inner information as to how it all really started. You don't even know what's going on. So we can all agree that we all are uncertain, and a lot of people don't like to admit that we are uncertain. But it's okay to be uncertain, right? So let me go back a little bit to happiness. Y'all knew I was going to get there. Let's go to the topic of happiness, right? Most people are not happy because they avoid uncertain situations, right? Which lead to happiness. You have to go out and do things and experience more of life to figure out what fits with you to create your happiness. But let me back up a little bit more again. A lot of people are in fear and panic right now about what is going on. You got families that have children. Children are out of school for 3 weeks. They don't have meals and food. Some people don't have the money. We got self-employed people. You got small business owners like myself. Everybody is not prepared all the time. People don't have enough money to have 2 weeks of food. Some people are getting laid off from their jobs till further notice, having to, you know, apply for, you know, unemployment. Some people have nothing at all. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. And it's creating so much fear, panic, just so much low vibrational frequencies at the moment. But I'm going to tell you something. What we are dealing with in bigger countries, you know, like Italy, here in the United States, London, England, in the UK, and all of that, right? What we are dealing with, right, we're going crazy about is certain things that people in other countries, right, have less than or living on less than $2 a day, they deal with on a daily basis, and this is normal life to them. But they are happy. They are happier than we are. Why? Because guess what? This situation and what's going on right now just shows how dependent, and I'm guilty of it in a sense, in a way, how dependent we are on things that's external and outside of ourselves, like the government or other things that we depend on to make us happy. You got a lot of people that is, you know, locked in. They are bored. They feel bored. They feel bored. They have nothing to do. They pissed. The bars are closed. You know, the strip clubs are closed. This is closed. That's closed. You can't go shopping. You can't have any retail therapy. You cannot go outside and go and do things that you usually would do, right? And use those things to up your feelings and your vibrations. And this is what I be preaching all along, what I'm about to mention to you. Everything that I preach here on Mecca Mastery TV, whether you follow me on my social media or you just watch my videos, or whether you read my books or content, anything, right? My main mission and my message is for you to direct all of your energy to who you are and your source, the true source that's within you, right? You have something inside of you that you should turn to that have all the answers. You don't need anything outside of yourself. And also, to add to this, we are creative beings. We are human beings. We are creative. We are resourceful. And we were built to survive in any circumstance. It is what you are allowing. The perception, you got a perception as to what life should be and look like. And that is egoic. That's very egoic. You have a perception as to what you believe that life should look like and be like. And if it does not look like this or be like this, then you're unhappy. But life is about living in the present moment. Happiness is about doing what is now necessary every single day. Of course, you prepare for the worst times. You prepare for the future. But you prepare, you do what you need to do, but you live in the moment. Like, for example, I am an avid gardener. I grow gardens. But recently, I haven't been on it as I should have. Well, all of this happened, all it did was make me realize what come to surface in me was I've been procrastinating with the garden. I've been procrastinating with having a bunker, underground living. I've been procrastinating with building community farms. I've been procrastinating with certain things that I should not procrastinate that will put me in a better position for when things like this happen. But guess what I did? I said, well, you know what? I don't have a garden. But that is not about to stop me from going and getting some seeds and some soil and starting a new garden right now. I don't know. We don't know if this is the end of the world. It could be. But are you really going to go out in fear like that? Are you really going to allow yourself to go out? And is that the thanks you... Oh, I'm getting excited. Is that the thanks you're going to give to the universe, to the creator of life, that you're going to go out fearful? Why? Because you can't get the alcohol that you want. Why? Because you're not looking the way you want. You don't have your hair done. Why? Because you can't get to the place you want to get to. Huh? Why? Because you're not eating like this. Because you're not that. Right? Life is not about that. Life is about an experience. And experiences brings happiness. And happiness is all it's a feeling. And all that is being in the present moment. All you can do is just snap yourself in the present moment. To snap yourself in the present moment, you become one with whatever is around you. Right? You just start to feel into something. I'm looking at a dream catcher. You start feeling into the dream catcher. You start feeling into the plant. You become one with it. You start feeling into a material thing around you. You become one with it. You don't think about everything else that's going around you. When you start thinking about everything that you cannot control, that creates anxiety. Have you heard the saying, fear kills man quicker than a bullet? Quicker than a bullet, right? So my message is to you no matter what is going on outside of you, it does not matter what is going on outside of you. Nothing can really interrupt your vibe unless you let it. You have thoughts that's going through your mind as to what you think life is supposed to be. Your goal is always the same, which is happiness, which is freedom and peace. Now, how you get there might change. And you might have to change how you get there, but the goal remains the same. And there's many ways to get to that goal. And you don't always need just X, Y, Z. If you always feel like you need X, Y, Z to happen, right, and that's not happening, then that's going to make you unhappy. And things, you might lose some stuff in this moment. You might lose some friends. You might lose your house. You might lose your job. You might lose all your savings. You might lose some things. But guess what? What you gain, the experience, the lessons that you learn is so much better. And God forbid, let's say this, the worst that can happen. You get the virus or you die. These are the worst case scenario. You have to think about things like this. You get the virus or you die. Why are you going to create, right, resistance towards something that you cannot control? Why don't you put yourself in a state, in a space of how you want to feel right now, no matter what's going on around you? Still prepare, right? Like I went out and I stocked up for 3 weeks in the grocery store. So I'm prepared. I did the best that I can. I started a new garden. I'm building a new water filter. So the water, right? The water is going to come down, the rain is going to collect that. It's going to go through the 6-stage filter, and I'm going to have alkaline water. I don't have the bunker. I can't do the bunker right now. I can't afford to do that right now. But guess what? I'm doing the best that I can, and I'm going to be resourceful. If I go hungry, if I starve, guess what? You're going to see me out there having a stick or something else, making arrows. We're going to be hunting. Right? And I'm going to be happy in the middle of the forest, doing my yoga, making fires, period. But I'm not going to allow myself to go out in a state of fear. That is not the thanks. And how I'm going to pay my thanks to the Creator, to the universe, for giving me life. Nothing is wrong. And I know you might think I sound crazy to you saying this, that nothing is wrong. But nothing is wrong. Nothing is right either. It is what it is right now. And you cannot force things. You don't want to create resistance. All you do is create more fear, and you're killing yourself. You are making yourself sick. Before the right virus, if there is a virus, before anything even gets to you, you're going to kill yourself from fear. Relax. And I know you're probably thinking, well, I got kids. What about them? Is that the way you want to show your kids, by panicking? Because panicking, when you panic and you put yourself in that situation, you can't figure out a solution. You have no space because all the toxic thoughts, the low vibration is taking up space for the clarity to come in, for your source to speak through you to say, look, this is what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. This is a resource for something to pop up, for you to say, oh, wow, I know this person, they can help with this, or I can see this, or you'll get online and you see that this is a resource or something that you can use that can help you with the situation that you're in right now. The point of it is, right, go within. This is the time for you to go within, meditate, get into yourself, really get into yourself. A lot of things are coming to surface right now. A lot of people are running from their problems and their challenges, and they are locked down in the house when usually you run, right? This is the time you run away from yourself, and you go and you be distracted into everything, distracted into alcohol, drugs, people, social stuff, music, this, that, shopping, eating, all of that, and you can't do that. This is the time you have to face yourself, and until you face yourself, you will never be happy and free, because guess what Lauren said? How you gonna win when you ain't right within? Come again. And so I have a 21-day healing plan. This is the perfect time for you to take this 21-day healing plan, because guess what? If you don't do it now in this lifetime, whatever you didn't do for your soul and you didn't complete the mission in this lifetime, all it's going to do is carry over into the next lifetime. So if this is the end for us, why not go out still healing yourself, doing the greatest, and trying to become the greatest version of yourself? So at this moment, I'm taking my 21-day healing plan prices down because I know what's going on in the world. I'm not oblivious to it. Like, I see what's going on. So it's just $24.99. This is the best that you can get. It's the best that you can get. Right? You can just click the link in the description box below if you want to order that. And also, I am coaching. I have offers and specials on my coaching at the moment, because a lot of people don't know what to do with this time, or how to create structure in their life, or what to do outside of this. There are a lot of people who realize that they have not been living their life on purpose as they should, or you've been living in ways, right, or you've been doing things that really don't matter, and it's coming to surface, and you pissed at yourself, and you angry, and days are going by, and you're on day 5, and you feel like you've been doing nothing and just wasting your time, and you don't know where to start. And then after all of this is over, you want to create a new plan for your life so you can do what you do, and you be more prepared for things like this. But just in general, nothing can break your happiness, and that's the key. That's what you want. Right? And I hope you love this video and you share this with somebody you care about. But to leave you guys on a note, right? Just understand that happiness is a choice. Happiness is a choice. You have to choose to be happy, right? And it's about being in the present moment. No matter where you are, you can always find something to appreciate, to settle in, to become one with. We are all in this together. This should teach us that no one is separate. No one is separate. So when we want to point the finger, black people, white people, that person, this government, that blah, blah, blah. We're really all in this together, to be honest, right? We all share the same land, this energy, the air, everything. We all share this planet. And we all have the same goal of happiness and peace. So do yourself a favor. Relax, calm down. Do what you can do right now. Don't stress out. Give it to the universe. Pray. 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 I send my love. I send my gratitude, my peace, my tranquility. Look, don't let nothing kill you. We are the unbroken. Nothing can bring us down. Nothing can bring us down. We are human beings. We were born to fight. You fight to the end. Fight to the end. Fight. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next episode. Peace. And love. Fight. Namaste.